I'm Dee Dee Darley from Cornell Cooperative Extension in Delaware County. I'm Executive Director there. The Youth Climate Summit fits into our mission at Cornell Cooperative Extension in Delaware County because we're developing leaders that are actually working to change their schools and communities so the environment is actually a healthier place for people to live.
My name is Cody Mattice. I go to South Courtright. I'm 17. Climate change is a crisis. We definitely need to take action. It's going to be affecting us more than the adults.
My name is Sydney Asher. I'm in grade 10. One thing that really motivates me with climate change is the environment. When I look out my window, I see all these beautiful sights, and I don't want it to go away, ever.
I'm Tony Angraffia. I'm the Dwight C. Baum Professor of Engineering in the School of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Cornell University. I've always taken Cornell's role as a land-grant institution seriously. These kids are, 1, 2, 3 years away from potentially being Cornell students, but they're only 10 years away from being in the practice of something, and it's going to fall upon them to fix the problems we caused. So I feel I owe them something to help them get started on that journey so that they can be effective climate change fighters.
My name's Aislinn Brunson. I'm a senior at South Courtright and I'm 17. I wish lawmakers, other political figures knew that we care about climate change and it's going to affect us in our lifetime and that we're trying to combat it and fix it now, and that they should also take a stand with us, not against us.
Our first summit was at Delaware Academy, but it was just a day event. And then through our advisory youth and adult committee, the youth really wanted to have a 2-day summit where they could learn together and actually be prepared to be part of the summit and lead it.
I've been a part of my school's Climate Action Club. This is my 3rd year, and part of being a part of your school's Climate Action Club is going to these summits. As I went along and started going to more and more of these summits, I started getting interested and learning more about climate change, but also because it's my future, and that's what we're headed into, and we need to know about these things.
What excites me most is the fact that they're already tuned in. I've been listening this morning to the students asking other presenters questions. They've taken their physical sciences classes very seriously. They already understand things. It's exciting that I'm talking to people who are voracious right now about additional knowledge. They want to know.
So our favorite outcomes are really that kids go home with an action plan. They are involved in their schools to make a difference in what happens in the school environment. And this past couple of years with a NOAA grant, we now have kids doing community outreach events. So every year we've been able to grow the number of students that are involved in leading workshops. And this year we have a team that will actually be heading up the youth action planning part of the summit. So every year we've had students really do more and more as leaders. They're very involved in taking action in their schools as a result of the summit. For us, it's exciting to see their work.
I think the government officials and people who really have a platform to do something, I wish that they included kids more. So they do need to talk about the facts. But really, they have to understand that it's not just an issue that's happening right now. It's gonna keep getting worse, and there has to be people in the future who deal with it as well.
The older generation, I'm speaking specifically about legislators, regulators, decision makers, their knee-jerk reactions are just kids. They don't know anything. They're over-emotional. Damn it, they should be emotional. Absolutely. They should be alarmed. And they bring pristine wisdom. In a very personal sense, they're politically motivated because they know their self-interest is at stake.